But first, we are working breaking news out of Exeter, where a man who previously worked with the Boy Scouts is facing sexual assault charges.
State police announced the arrest during a news conference this afternoon. 74-year-old James Glosson is charged with the recently reported assault of a disabled 18-year-old man. Glosson was arraigned today and ordered held without bail.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is live in South Kingstown with the breaking details. Steph?
74-year-old James Glosson is charged with sexually assaulting that young man multiple times, and according to court documents here at court in Wakefield, that young man is mentally disabled. Glosson was made an appearance here at court and was held without bail today, and now state police are investigating whether there could be other victims. Now, according to the state police, Glosson has been affiliated with the Boy Scouts for decades, and as recently as 2018 was an assistant Catholic chaplain and Eucharistic minister with the Boy Scouts at the Yagoo Scout Reservation summer camp in Hopkinton. Police say he's also affiliated with several churches. The Diocese of Providence says he's never been a member of the clergy or an employee, but he was a volunteer, and the diocese says he passed a background check to be able to volunteer at that summer camp. The state police were seen at Glosson's Exeter home today investigating, wearing protective suits. Police are asking parents for help determining if there's other victims.
It's a conversation that if they had any contact in any form with this individual, that they have a conversation regarding anything that could possibly lead to them coming forward to the state police.
And Tim McCandless from the Narragansett Council of the Boy Scouts of America sent us a statement that says in part, quote, "The behavior in these allegations is reprehensible and runs counter to everything for which the Boy Scouts of America stands. We care deeply about any victim of child sex abuse, and we are steadfast in our belief that one incident of child abuse is one too many." And Boy Scout leaders are notifying parents about Glosson's arrest. They tell us he was actually banned from the Boy Scouts last year for an unrelated incident that, quote, failed to meet scouting standards. It's unclear if this victim for which he is currently charged was a member of the Boy Scouts. The state police declined to comment on how they may have known each other. And they did say that they received this report of sexual assault from DCYF. Live in South Kingstown, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
First at 6, we continue working two breaking news stories, beginning with the arrest of a former assistant chaplain with the Boy Scouts.
As we first reported live at 5, 74-year-old James Glosson of Exeter is facing sexual assault charges. We've learned he was part of the Boy Scouts for more than 3 decades.
And tonight, state police say their investigation is not over. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us live from the mobile newsroom with the latest. Steph?
Police have not said how 74-year-old James Glosson knew his alleged victim, but because he was part of the Boy Scouts for so long, they are asking for the public's help in determining whether there are any more victims. Rhode Island State Police investigating at the Exeter home of James Glosson. The 74-year-old charged with 3 counts of first-degree sexual assault and 1 count of second-degree. The alleged victim, an 18-year-old man who court documents describe as mentally disabled.
The complaint originated from the DCYF. They brought it to our attention. They had concerns about the treatment of one of their residents.
Police declined to say how the victim knew Glosson, but they say Glosson was an assistant Catholic chaplain at the Yagoo Boy Scout camp in Hopkinton until 2018 and has been involved with the Boy Scouts since 1980, also affiliated with multiple churches.
His affiliation with both these organizations does put him around young men and women, so that's obviously a concern.
Tim McCandless with the Boy Scouts of America says Glosson was banned from the Scouts last year for unrelated conduct. Parents are now being notified of his arrest. McCandless said in part, quote, "The behavior in these allegations is reprehensible and runs counter to everything for which the Boy Scouts of America stands. We care deeply about any victim of child sex abuse, and we are steadfast in our belief that one incident of child abuse is one too many." And the Diocese of Providence says Glosson was never a member of the clergy or an employee. He was a volunteer, and they note he had to pass a background check to work at that summer camp. Now, Glosson was arraigned here at District Court, charged with 4 crimes and held without bail. Police are asking anyone with any information about possible other victims to call Lieutenant Robert Kramer at Rhode Island State Police. The phone number is on our website. Live in South Kingstown, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.